Hello.
What up,
What's
everybody?
up? Just fucking around.
Oh shit. Love it.
Stone Jim time again. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I lost it. There it is. What's up, Zach? Andy Ritchie, Travis Tracy, James. What's up? We got Don Don Rooster, Double A Day, Local 24, Super One Handed, Badass G, Ed McBride. They're all just rolling in the door.
Hell yeah. So
Uh,
obviously I don't have to work tomorrow, which is good, but then it also sucks because that means Friday I get to drive north to Traverse City where they're forecasted to get up to 15 inches of snow starting at 7 a.m.
no shit.
Ugh.
Yeah. D's RC, Radioactive. What's up, brother? Peter Griffin, Tyler Annabelle. Who else? Somebody else? No? Nobody else? I think I got everybody. Let me know if I missed you.
Heck yeah.
I think I got it.
Well, I definitely need to tear apart a truck because it has got to head over to the paint shop tomorrow.
No
So,
H, Aaron. No H, Aaron.
bam, this guy has got to get tore apart.
Oh yeah. Your cousin's build. It's your
Yep.
cousin, right? You're doing it for your cousin?
Yep. Most definitely.
And he says he got the other Blue Max Smasher on the way, save $14.
Oh, check that out.
So that might mean I might be getting a Max Smasher because he's mad about the one he's got. And I said, well, if you don't want that one, you could sell it to me and then you could get the new one.
There you go.
And he said he just ordered one, so he might be selling me that other one. I don't know. What's going on, Ed McBride? What's up? Or what's going on, everybody? Chris Gerwitz said, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Who can tell me what that's from? What's up, Josh Tyre? What up, fellas?
I want to say Dracula.
Actually, not the way we said it. He was a director.
He was a director.
Yeah.
No bells ringing.
Birds. Psycho.
Oh, Poe.
No, not Edgar Allan Poe.
No?
Jeff Walters said, good evening, Jason. Good
Yeah.
evening, Jim. Good evening, Jeff Walter. Andy said. Hello, everyone, Jeff Walters said. Now I'm drawing a blank on the guy's fucking name, man. I can picture the show, the beginning of he did a thing all the time. He had a weekly show back in the 60s. Zach said, if you can, Jason, you should stop in Cadillac at Full Throttle RC.
I might just have to do that.
Oh, super. If only they worked on me. He says, I baked a dozen white chocolate chip macadamia nut marijuana cookies tomorrow. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's totally stoner there. I baked, meaning in the past tense, a dozen white chocolate chip macadamia nut marijuana cookies. tomorrow. I love that. That's awesome. Stephen King. No, Hitchcock is right, Mitten State Mini RC. Alfred Hitchcock is who we were referring to. Thank you. Save me. I'm sitting there, I'm picturing it, the profile, the whole thing, and I couldn't come up with the name. Don't you hate when you do that? I do. Not really. I expect it.
Jim.
Josh Dyer about to get 2 new 24 scale. Don't know what he should get. What do y'all think? Oh, we're going buying trucks. Yeah, Andy said, wait till you see his new diecast project. He says, Jim knows what it's going to be. He could tell you. Well, I could, but I'm having another one of those blank moments, Andy. I think what it is my mind is just so full of things right now. I got a lot going on, and I can't talk about it. I just can't talk about it. It's not like, anything like, it's RC related. So don't worry about anything like that. But I just can't. I just can't. Not yet. Super sick. Good cookies. James, yep, they were right. Crawl Daddy RC. Joshua, what's your end goal, Bill? I don't know who. Oh, Josh Tired. Okay. Brian Costner. He said, "What's up, crazies?" Yep. ZMB said, "Howdy, y'all." Yeah, Brian, I do. I got a few secrets, man, but you'll all know soon enough. Josh says he don't have one, but he's thought about the Jeep JLU. So my thoughts on a 24, where you're at in your collection. Are you just getting rolling? How many do you have? If you don't have many, you're just getting going. Oh, well, depending, maybe you would want to check out some other trucks. There's the FMS. There's that Unimog or that Rock Van. Those are decent. I would get either of any of those. Of course, the SCX 24 goes without saying. If you like any of those, that's probably your best bet because of what it is for what it is and what's available for it. Would be what I have to say on that. And then, there's other things too that, I'd say you can't really go wrong, even with, except like I would stay away from that, whatever it is that. Oh shit, what is the name of that thing that they just came out with and looks like the SCX? I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, the recent?
Yeah, the racing. Yeah, I'd stay away from that.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. All the problems that thing has, everybody automatically replaces when they buy an SCX 24. So why not start like $75 cheaper?
Well, because you have to replace all of it. And if you're going to do that,
going to anyway.
Well, right. And if you're talking about doing that anyway, well, then why bother with it at all? Go get you, like a Power Hobby LCG carbon fiber chassis for $15 or whatever it is. Or, one of the other ones that's better for like 30 or $35, and then, start buying individual parts. You could buy, if you want to go cheap, you can buy a bunch of different Endura, like the metal transmission, metal links, metal axles. You want to spend more money, you could get into the Mofo. He's got all of that. I mean, if you're going to do it anyway, but if you're talking about just buying a truck, and you're new, I would stay away from that one. myself, but I can see Jason's point as well. If you're looking to buy it and then upgrade it step by step, it's a cheap way to get into it if you're going to do it anyway, and you're looking to move step by step. I can see
Right.
that point as well.
Right. But
So,
Koshner does have a good point. It doesn't have the V2 electronics, so that's an additional cost.
yeah, right. Andy Ritchie, 57 Chevy panel truck delivery diecast, body hood and doors, tailgate opens. If you've looked at the diecast bodies out there and you've seen the ones that are themed with the monsters, if you've seen the Frankenstein delivery panel truck, have you seen that one, Jason?
Yeah.
That's what Andy's getting. What's up, Hoodwiz? You're back, eh?
I want to say I seen a picture of somebody that had that in their possession and is doing one of those. I can't remember who it was though. It might have been Andy. Wow, that is heavy. Holy shit.
What is that?
It's the interior.
Out of?
Wow.
What's that out of?
That 18th scale diecast Bronco.
Oh, that one. Yeah, Tyler just said, ooh, is that my Bronco? Jeff Walters said that.
Holy.
Jeff Walters said that's cool. Andrew, I got one of those 57 Suburban diecasts. Man, it's real tough.
Holy shit.
What?
That freaking interior piece weighs 130 grams.
That weighs more than half of a stock deadbolt.
And it's literally just like seats and the floor pan.
Damn.
Wow.
Me too, Super. Right here.
That is craziness.
Brian said he's working on an early death.
That is heavy. Now I'm starting to sound like freaking Marty McFly.
1.21 gigawatts.
Heavy.
Oh, that's heavy.
The cool thing is I might not be able to use that, but I'm pretty sure everything else on here I'll be able to utilize. Because there is a lot of detail on this dashboard.
Badass G said his Suburban body comes in Friday.
Hell yeah. Oh, and the one thing I like about these doors is they actually open normally, like they're supposed to. See how it stays tight? See how it stays tight to the freaking fender?
Oh.
It doesn't like swing outward.
Right.
Like all my other die casts.
Right. Like they did the wrong kind of hinge. Brian Koshner said, that's heavy. What? Is there something wrong with the gravity in the future? Let me know when you get to the painting stage, Jay, and I'll create a pic of what I'd like it to look like.
Alrighty.
Local 24. The camera adds 10 pounds, Brian. Guy Outdoors, welcome to the show, brother. How's that Gladdy? Have you tore it down yet? Turned it into a crazy buggy. Speaking of crazy buggies, have you guys seen the Muse chassis? got this one in the mail. I think it was Friday. I was waiting to see what they had to say because when I got it, it was broke. This whole thing is, you see, it's broke. And then here, right here, this section is broke. So I've got 3 parts that are broke. I tried to contact them. I got it through Amazon. So Amazon was like, well, we'll refund it. And I'm like, well, I don't want a refund. I want it replaced. Because I don't want to have to go through the trouble of finding it again and probably paying more because I got a good deal. Well, I don't know if it was a good deal, but it'll probably cost more somehow. So yeah, I got free shipping. That's what it was. Anyhow, so they were like, well, we'll contact the manufacturer and we'll get back to you in 2 days. Well, that was 3 days ago and they haven't gotten back to me. So I don't know. You know, I know people who have this and are very happy and had no problems, but maybe their customer service, I don't know. I'm going through Amazon, so you know what that is.
Right.
Maybe just stay away from Amazon, buy it straight from Muse. I don't know. But it is supposed to be Muse that's answering my questions. So. At any rate, that chassis is like super cool, and I love it. Little guys have one that's very much like it that they've had for a long time. Yeah, I know, Jeff. Jeff Walter, I plan on gluing it if they don't resolve it, you know, here. And then if any of you remember the Micro Shark, you can get on Shapeways. Pro Noob RC, it's a YouTube channel, if you don't know. He did it like 2 years ago. We put one together. It's pretty intricate, very cool, very much like that one. A lot more to it, like full seats and everything. It's really sweet. So I'd like to get all 3 of them and like have like a competition, like take them to Jay's and like have 3 of us race all 3 of them around. That would be cool. I think. Get Dave over there too with his. He can chase us because he's got the cop light. He likes running those cop lights. Oh no. My dab stuck to me. Bad SG says it's supposed to go on the Gladiator frame with the long wheelbase, so will be big. Not sure what that was about. Guy says, I liked your course vid with the foam, Brian Koshner. He said he got 2 of the same sliders from LGRP. They are sending me a new set though. That's cool. Jeff said to glue it. Yeah. Guy Outdoors said he added high clearance links. That's all so far to the Gladiator he won. He's going to take it to the indoor RC course in town. 30 minutes away. That's so cool.
Wow.
Too much snow and they closed for the night, but taking it to the course soon. He's also going to start working on a course at his place. That's awesome, guy. I can't imagine where you might find some inspiration. Hope you do. And he said, ain't there supposed to be a special guest tonight, or is that Saturday night? Actually, it's neither, Andy. Thank you for reminding us, though.
Yeah.
What do we got?
How many people we got? Friday night.
We got 37 watching right now. That's enough. So I'll be out there. We've got Reactive Terrain. Adam, I don't know if his dad G-Dog is going to be with him, but definitely Adam will be live with us Friday night.
Yep.
So can't wait for that. It's going to be so cool. I've been talking to him and I asked him if he'd like to come and meet our community and become part of it. And he's like all for it. He's like, hell yeah, that'd be great. So we're building one step at a time. Now we got our expert course builder going to be joining us. Any suggestions on good small tires? Travis Tracy.
Yes.
What's up, Vinny?
All the small power hobby tires, like the Armas, um,
Armor,
the Defenders,
MT10, Swamp 24.
Swamp 24s. Yep. And any of the smaller boom racing tires. And
Crawl Daddy suggests the Patagonias.
yeah, Fatty Patties. Yeah, those are good.
He also suggested the Endura 56 millimeter rock tire. Good tire, probably a little bigger than he was looking for, Crawl
Yeah.
Daddy, but it is a good tire. I think he's thinking more in the 50 mil range, actually, by what he's asking.
RC40 drive rock locks if you're really looking for a small scale looking tire. RC40 drive rock creepers as really good tires.
Mm-hmm. Both of those are excellent tires. Well,
Yep.
the rock locks are good tires, but you got to mind the terrain because they are
Yeah.
48 mil. They're tiny.
Tiny.
ZMB says 0.7 RC four-wheel drive. Yeah. If you want to get crazy small. Don't you have a 0.7 set, Jason, somewhere?
Yeah. Right here.
Travis asks,
RC4
do they
drive
look good on a
Baja
Land
Claws.
Rover?
The Baja Claws.
And that's from what, the TF2 24 scale?
Yeah.
Okay. Can they see them like compared to something they recognize? Deadbolt tire maybe or something?
Stock Deadbolt Jeep tire.
There you go. That puts it way in perspective. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like the size of the rim.
Tiny.
He's at work. He just wanted to stop in and say hello. Hope all is well. Hell yeah, brother. Glad to see you made it.
Tiny.
Wish you could hang out.
Stock Deadbolt JLU tire. 124 scale Trailfinder 2 tire from RC four-wheel drive.
Well, but that's actually probably scale.
Yeah.
Whereas, that Jeep tire is what does that measure? I think that measures like 53 or 4 mil.
What, this?
The Jeep tire.
No, that's bigger than that. Bet you it's like 58.
Are they that big? I can't.
Oh, actually, no, you're right. They're 54s.
Okay. So,
Well, I'm going to say 55 because it's 54.73.
JJ and Ounce for Life. What's up? How you doing, man? But Jason and I were talking about this, and if y'all think about it, the way it measures out 24th scale, a half an inch is like what? It's 12.5 or some 12.7 or something millimeter. So that works out to, like a millimeter's an inch. Or, in scale. So like a 54 millimeter tire is like a 54-inch tire. So it's just we're not used to. What's that?
Read Tony's comment.
Oh, there he is. Come on, Jim. Scale is irrelevant in RC. Well, right. We were just talking about that little tiny TF2 tire compared to the Jeep tire and just the massive difference.
Yeah.
It's like, well, but really that tire is actually in scale technically. But no, I mean, yeah, well, you don't see these on anything, do you, Tony? And welcome to the show, man. I was busy talking, didn't notice you got here. But glad you got it, showed up, hanging out. Hope you're having fun picking on me. That's all right. I need to be kept in line. Travis Tracy, I got a Land Rover model kit. Those tiny tires would be sweet. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. It depends on what you're looking for, what you're wanting to do. You know, if you're looking for more scale, then yeah, you really need to get down into those 0.7 rims and those tiny tires. That's the thing you're looking for. I mean, everybody knows my trucks. I've got Swamp Kings on an F-150. Weighs 918 grams. I'm not the one to talk to you about keeping things accurate. Tony said, hey guys. Lots of highs, hellos, and a stone SSTA. Oh, Stone Scott's time again. Yes, Scott Long, by all means. Stone Jim time again. I'll join you, Scott.
Oh shit.
Travis said he's got the multiple weight trucks, trying to keep it scale this time. Max Paul, welcome to the show. He says cheers. Here, and then if you think about it, go ahead and take the weight of your favorite, whatever you want to scale, divide it by 24. You'll be amazed at what these trucks should weigh. If you think
Jeez.
it really wouldn't be possible.
It never fails to amuse me how many people actually message me while I'm live streaming.
Yeah, I get a bunch of those too. So Ed McBride loves his big tire. Me too. Guy Outdoors says, oh, it skipped on me. Scott Long says, still not in that 550 club. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've got a wide range of rigs. And I did that to figure out what I like and what works for me. And I just actually found out I just like doing all the differences is cool.
It was Tyler.
Tyler.
Annabelle, my cousin, he was the one that was messaging me.
Oh, I got you.
It's funny. Well, then he obviously knows I was live. What the heck? Too funny.
Nah, I got you. Yo. But yeah, I've got rigs that are down in under 300 anyway. For a few that are in the 400s. Tried real hard to keep them around 420. You know, it's a thing. Then I've got some fives like Black Label, a solid 550, I believe, five right around there. Let's see, Rye Guy. I have my 1-9 Trio beadlocks for my TRX showing up tomorrow. Friday, actual truck should be here. Can't wait. Oh, then you'll be able to put the tires together. Have them already. TRX 6. So you're talking like tires, like go-kart tires. Can't wait to get started. The build gonna be running 1.9. What? Wait. 1.9s on the TRX 6. Am I reading that right?
Damn it.
Those would be kind of small, wouldn't they?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I mean, not a big 10th scale guy, smaller 6th scale
Oh
guy
no, 1.9s, they're decent.
on
That's
a
what comes.
TRX 6.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was saying. It's like, isn't that?
Wait, a TRX, they don't have a 6 scale, I don't think. I think he might be talking about the 6x6.
Oh, well, then that would make a whole lot different. I thought a TRX 6 was a 6 scale. It just made sense in my head. Sorry, man. Now it makes a whole lot more sense. There you go. Now you just got to look at the deconstruction of a stoner's mind. Yes, Scott. I did have one that I had at four. I've had a couple that were at 420. I don't think anything is currently at 420. I think it all kind of moved up some. My birthday build last year, my sniper truck, that was at exactly 420 when I finished it. It was pretty cool, man. I was digging that my birthday build hit right on 420. That was the one with the Charisma Ford body that Jason and I did that one day. We built. He taught me in turning my stock deadbolt into that, and then it ended up morphing into sniper a couple weeks later on my birthday. We actually were on my birthday. I built. So yeah, that one ended up at 420, but then I've actually since torn it down and rebuilt it and added changed. So I don't recall what the weight is offhand. Yes, Scott, aimed for it. Yeah, double A. We sorted it out. I mean, I'm a dumbass. I was thinking a TRX 6 was obviously a 6 scale. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man.
Look
Oh,
at how detailed this dashboard is. It's crazy.
then that would end up being no, can't do that, man.
Look at
That
how
would actually
detailed
end up.
this dashboard is.
Wow. Yeah, that steering wheel. That's crazy. He's got all the fucking buttons.
Yeah.
And he's got all of them. Steering wheels are getting confusing for me now. I'm sure
It's
they're
even
just fine
got
with all you
like,
guys that play video games. Having that many controls on a steering wheel?
I gotta solo this out a second.
Well, yeah. Nobody wants to look at me. Brian said, always shooting for 420 grams. Jim goes for 40-20 ratio as well.
It's even got the red and the blue on the air conditioner.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could kind of almost make that out, I think. C-Dubs. Welcome to the show, C-Dubs. He says 50 millimeter tires equivalent to 47.3 inches. So very close to 1 millimeter is an inch. Yeah, it's roughly. That's, just to get you in the ballpark. So we're thinking in terms. That's all I was saying, C-Dub. Jason, Double A said he sent you a couple pics on your Instagram. RC Jungle, welcome to the show, brother. Love the work you're doing, man. Been checking you out, keeping up with you here. Been also went back to the beginning, been catching up. Don't think I finished it, if I recall. He says he loves the detail, Jason. Tyler said
Yeah.
the dash is awesome. Awesome. Good evening. Matt Rogers, welcome to the show, brother. Aaron says that is killer detail. Oh. So I'm going to be putting this together here.
Oh, that Ford is badass. Might have to do one of them.
Brian sent this to me a while back, as you may recall. And we put it together on a stock. I've got a stock Jeep, untouched Jeep chassis, just waiting. I pulled the body off a long time ago and the chassis just sat around. So this is going on it. But relating to the things that we can't talk about just yet. That will end up morphing into it. Oh, glad you guys didn't have to watch that.
That is sexy.
Sure is.
Now, see, I like the tie downs on the box side. I wonder what year they did that in.
Yeah, the tie downs. Yeah.
Huh. That is awesome.
That is killer detail. Oh, that is a badass truck, Matt said. Isn't it though?
Hell yeah.
The only problem is those steps.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably not going to take that off road, which is a sin, but if you did, you wouldn't want those steps.
I would most definitely take this thing off road, but
Oh,
not like backwoods, like off roading. It would be
I
a
would.
dune truck.
That would
Strictly
be,
sand dunes.
what's up, Jim Brookins?
Heck yeah.
RC Jungle says, thank you, boys. Thanks for all the love. If it wasn't for you, Jason, my channel probably wouldn't be happening.
Heck yeah. You are very welcome, man.
That's too cool. We'll have to get you on here, RC Jungle. That would be great, man. We'd love to talk to you about your builds, what you've got going on. We're gonna, and on that note, for anybody who wasn't here earlier, we will be having Reactive Terrain here Friday night live.
Yep.
Talk to Adam. We'll get his secrets.
Oh, but guys, there's a catch. Friday's night live stream is going to be starting at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Because they're 5 hours ahead of us. He's in England. So we don't want him having to start at 3 a.m. and shit. So we're going to be at 8:00, which puts that at 1 o'clock in the morning for him, unfortunately. And he is a farmer, so he gets up early. But he said, I think he's going to be cool with that. We talked to him early. I talked to him earlier. He was going to get back with me, and then we missed each other. So he's going to get with me in the morning. Jason's not working tomorrow, so we're going to hook up with him early and get this all dialed in. We're going to get him on on the StreamYard so that we can make sure it all works and we don't have any hiccups. Try and take care of that ahead of the show on Friday. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll work it out.
That's so cool.
Uh-huh. And of course, that's Shane.
No, this is Dustin.
Oh, is that Dustin's?
Yeah.
Shane's got one very much like that.
Yeah, this is Dustin's.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
See?
Yeah, now I realize it's a Max Smasher.
Yeah.
Shane just did a Chevy that's, well, kind of like that color, but that's what threw me off. I thought it was, but it's got tires and rims, big rims and tires like that. And he put like a, I don't know, 10,000 kV motor in it, or 12, 13,000 something. That's crazy though. That's awesome. I love it.
That's cool. Wow. Who has got some pretty freaking kick-ass stuff there?
Mm-hmm. ZMB, never knew you had an Instagram, Jason. Just started following.
Hell yeah.
JD said my dad's 74 had those tires. Roger said my last big 4x4 was a 77 Ford step side on 40 by 17 gumbo mutters. There we go, Matt. I've got a 76 on 44-inch super swampers, actual super swampers on 15-inch rims. RC Jungle. Jason, any diecasts you haven't built yet? Lots.
Yes. There is a package coming to me as we speak via Michigan Mini Trucking. He was so kind to pick it up for me because he had all the information. Yeah, so it's getting sent to him, and he's hopefully going to bring it to me this weekend. But it is a 19
45.
Huh?
45?
No.
39.
No.
87?
Ah, what the hell year is this? 67. God, why didn't I know that? A 1967 C10 Blazer. And I say C10 Blazer because what year did they start labeling them differently?
I don't know. I'm a Ford guy.
Yeah. So back in the 60s, they were still C10s across the board, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, boom. And it wasn't until a few years later that they introduced the K10.
Okay. Maybe it's when Special K came out.
I think,
I'm kind of mean myself.
don't quote me on this, and he's going to correct me, but I want to say it was Double A who told me about that.
Well, Double A just said, I have an 84 K10 short wheelbase, 1640 by 16 swampers. Woohoo! Okay, I've seen it. She's beautiful.
73 Blazers are K5s. C10 Blazer. Ha.
Andy said,
Yeah.
heck yeah, I'd take it off the road. So would I, Andy. I'd beat that bitch.
Heck yeah.
I hope y'all have been watching the channel. Andy just said, I've been watching your channel, RC Jungle. I hope y'all have gone and checked it out. He's got some cool stuff going on, man. It's worth watching.
His I believe it's a K10 Blazer. I think on the box it says K10 as well. But I want to say it's a K10. It's an 80s, so it must be K10. Ugh. So RC Jungle just
73, the Blazers are K5.
Yeah. So RC Jungle just did a video on one similar to this, but his is the bronze and white. It's just like Jeff Walters. Jeff Walters also has a bronze and white. So yeah.
Max Paul said GM ran many frames for years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's big. The big popularity of GM is that they had so many interchangeable parts that that you can just pick up cheap. Well, good. Nothing's cheap anymore. Jungle said, I'm just starting Wolf, waiting for my son to start crawling so I can do all the videoing. Oh, excellent. Well, you're doing a good job, man. I mean, you're just getting started. So, I mean, it's a relative thing, it's like, are you compared, do you compare, is your good the same as like, say, the filming quality of Tony CC? Well, no, but just getting started and then what you're doing and everything, you're great at what you're doing there, man. And it's the ideas that attract me and how you do things. And that's why I recommend people, it's not oh, are you at the same great high level of this one? Well, he's been doing it however long, or maybe he's got training or whatever. I take each person on their merits and what they offer something. If they offer something, I mean, there's channels out there we all know that don't really offer anything. You know, it's the same old boring, stupid shit. Well, there's lots of that. You know, and they're trying in their own way, but they don't know any better, and I don't have time. I've got way too much going on.
So I believe, oh, I'm
Jungle like the red and black. He said it's sick.
heck yeah.
Beauty, eh?
Thank you very much, sir.
Hell yeah, who whiz? Stone Jim time again. Goes out to you, Frank. James Lakes, RC Jungle. Jungle said storytelling and RCing. Love it. I do ramble sometimes, don't I?
I'm pretty sure last week I put a link to his channel in the chat, but I can't remember, so I'm going to do it again.
I know you've linked a couple times, dude. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more storytelling as we go here. Yes. Jason and I are working on, you know, I mean, things are, you know, coming along. We're still here. Jason's channel is growing still, you know, and you guys are still here. That's really what's important. Otherwise, it really wouldn't matter if we were here. But there's more of you, and there seems like every week there's more of you, which is surprising to us. But hey, that's great that you guys like what's going on. You know, and if you do, hit the like button, please.
If the 47 of you watching now have not subscribed, go. Well, it's different for you. Go subscribe to RC Jungle.
Badass G's, take it off. We'll catch you later, badass. But since, like I said, all that's going on, we figure we probably need to step up our game a little more professional. So we're working on like coming up with an outline to follow on the other two lives, you know, and kind of actually have prepared ideas and something, a skit, an outline to follow through the show, so that we know what the hell we're going to be talking about. At least keep it, you know, and stepping up different things. I've redoing the tire guide. Actually got it like organized, like different brands. And then I've got tabs for each different section. So, you know, I will be able to look shit up a lot easier and quicker. Just little things like that. Just all those little things that are part of this show, you know, making them better. And then the things that I got going on there that I'm not quite ready to talk about, and what's going to be going on there and with builds.
Yeah. So guys,
you guys are going to be happy.
I've got to show you guys. Oh shit. No, I don't want that. Back.
Double A says that was a cool comment that was sent to you that you shared.
Yes, I'm pulling that up as we speak.
So wait a minute, is he ahead in time? Did he like already see that?
Oh man. No.
I just that stone.
So RCTNT is a really cool RC channel that I've been watching for a year plus. Since I started the YouTube thing myself, I subscribe to this guy. I believe he's from Australia. But RCTNT, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of him. And I connected with him today, and he replied, and then he went and checked out some of my videos. And the comment he came back with was so cool. So freaking cool. And now I'm trying to pull it up so I can show you guys.
Thanks all you guys that are going out there and subbing. I'll see it in the comments. Thanks, guys. RC Jungle said it's the great vibes and a ton of info and experience you guys offer. Don't be surprised you see more and more of us. It will
Heck
keep
yeah.
growing. And that's what we hope. And like we talked about, we hope to build a community, not like what other communities out there where there's criticisms. We're looking to help. Everybody is a part of a family where we help each other. Anybody can step up and ask a question and not feel stupid for asking, and we try to bring you all the info we can. And, I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong or I brought you the wrong info. I try to make sure I get you the right info. And, I think that's, we're just trying to build an accepting, friendly community.
Yeah.
And bring you as much good information as we can.
Heck yeah. So there's the comment, guys.
First time
Freaking
here,
cool.
Chip. Wow, what a course. I'm liking your layout and comp style. We may have something to talk about for sure. I'm running bigger scale comps, but have been considering running a smaller scale comp every so often. That'd be cool subject to start. Let's talk in early April. I'd have way more time then. I'm going to finish the video and steal all your course ideas. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And here is his channel. Oh, that looks like the new Bronco he has up there.
Ooh.
There's his channel. I'll put the link to it in the chat.
C-Dub said he's the one with the problems.
Yes.
What's that mean?
Instead of obstacles, he calls them problems.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I haven't actually watched him before. Jason just brought him up to me. So, Local 24 said that's why I keep coming back. Love y'all. Y'all are the best.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Local. I mean, it means a lot, man. That's why we do it. Really, I guess.
Okay, be right back. I gotta go get a Ziploc bag.
Okay. RC Jungle. Okay, thanks for all the subs. Haha, so much more motivation. Cool, man. I'm glad we can help you keep motivated. That's a thing with the doing the channel and coming up with ideas or money. Being able to Jason and I both come up short, and it's like, okay, I got nothing. What am I going to talk about? How do you stay motivated in a moment like that? So, I'm glad we can offer you some motivation. If you need to, like I said, contact us. Rock Wolf on Facebook, Messenger, this face, long hair in the picture. I got my hair down. Contact me and we can get you hooked up. Get you Jason's information. And, we can all talk, help you on the other side of when you got time. Andy said, I'm already subscribed to UCRXO. They are awesome also. I'm not sure what that meant. Oh, wait. Okay. That you put up a link. a YouTube channel link, and he said he was already subscribed to that link. I see. That's what. RC Jungle says, have a great night. He'll be listening. Kids need a bath. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. We always understand, somebody's got to go. Jason gets up and rolls when he has to. I have to go help my dad. You got to take care of your kids. It's a big thing. That's what we're talking about. Family. We're all part of a family. We're all part of an RC family. Glad you guys could join us.
Man, I'm really worried.
Max Paul, stick your fingers in a ha-ha. I'm not even sure. I read your comments. I don't always understand your comments, but that's okay.
Stick your fingers in a ha-ha.
That's gonna get me in trouble for actually saying the words.
He should have said, stick your fingers in a hoo-hoo.
Well, that's what she said. I got 47 watching, 34 likes. Double A said, Andy, just refresh, 33 likes. Yep. All that means is that we got to try harder. There's 14 people that just aren't satisfied.
Yeah.
I don't dance, so if that's what you're waiting for, you might as well just not waste your time. Oh, here's something to talk about. Let's get some stuff out there. The Shopsmith Mark V home workshop system. You too can have a lathe and a bandsaw, drill press, all in one. Picked it up from a buddy of mine. I've owned it technically for over a year now. It was in his garage, but I just never got around to picking it up. Finally got over there, got the truck out, got over there, picked it up. Matt Rogers says, nice machine. Do you know anything about it? I hope so, Matt. I looked it over. I thought, yeah, for my purposes, it's going to work just fine. And what are those purposes? I don't know yet. I know it opens a door for me. It gives me access to being able to accomplish. The bandsaw's already got, I already know some things I can use that. So, but, at different times in my life, a lathe? Oh, yeah, I could use a lathe right now. So, RC Jungle, thank you, Wolf. Be in touch for sure. Don't even have Facebook, just YouTube and email for now. Talk soon, and thank you. Yeah, you can hit Jason up on Instagram if you've got Instagram.
Yep.
A lot of us use the Messenger from Facebook. A lot of people don't like Facebook. Yeah, I understand, but in RC, it almost kind of gotta. I mean, you don't have to, but you can connect to a lot more people through it. That's all I use. I don't even really go. I mean, I do go on certain groups, but they're cool groups. They're usually private groups more. Although there's some that are public, but those are the ones where the people are cool. I don't. There's a lot of groups out there that aren't, and I don't.
I actually have a Facebook page for Jason's RCs as well. So go and join, and I will accept you, and we can communicate that way.
Yes.
So once I accept you to there, then I can click on your Facebook link and send you a link to mine, and we can connect through Messenger.
There you go. There's another one.
But if you don't have Facebook, then you got to start a Facebook.
Or there's, like I said, Instagram. Jason's on
Instagram,
Instagram
yeah,
as well. So I just can't remember what my Instagram is.
69 Watt Rock Wolf.
Is that what it is? Okay, thank you. And you'll find out in time, Jungle, that I'm not really that technically savvy as far as computers. I mean, there's a lot of other things I do, but by the time I got out of high school, computers were still talking in BASIC, so never had a need. What I've done in life didn't need a computer. A computer wouldn't have survived where I've worked. So Local 24. I found out you can message someone on Facebook Messenger through Instagram Messenger
Yep.
too, as long as you're mutual followers and they have Instagram linked to the Facebook.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I did. That's how me and Derek communicate.
Right. Yeah. And you see, now I've done that, but like you guided me to it with Debo, and I think other
Yeah.
people have like connect. I don't know. Like I said, not good with it. But yep. Scott Long says Stone Jim. Yeah, definitely. Stone Jim time again.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You hurt me. You hurt my brain. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Double A said, same here, Jason and Jim. Guy outdoor said, yeah, 69. 69, dude. Wow. I thought I was going to be in trouble there. But I wasn't. Very tasty. Very, very tasty.
Got the wipers out.
This is our special blend. We have, I know, several strains, but we collect all of everything together and then produce our own live rosin with it. So it's multi-strain, full spectrum live rosin. We've given it a name. It's called Jewish Sinner because it'll stone you to death. Did I order the mystery machine? Double A says, no, not yet. I'm hoping it's still there at the end of the month. I'm not talking the end of February. I'm talking the end of March because I'm broke till then. Well, I'm not broke, but I don't have money to spend on the mystery machine as badly as I want it. Matt, I don't know how deep it is. It kind of just came to me when I was like, man, that shit will stone you to death. I thought, well, how do you get stoned to death? Well, the only people I can think of that ever got stoned to death were Jewish sinners. So, well, come on, we all watch those Bible movies, remember? James says, I'm burning some Kush mints and sugar wax. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Man, that does sound good. The sugar wax, I know what that is. Jeff wants to get the mystery machine too, but no funds till the 5th. Well, you're ahead of me, man. Cool. My funds get here at the end of the month, so I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not broke, but I could order it and then I'd be like, man, I wish I hadn't ordered that. You know. So it's easier. I just wait. The only other thing, I mean, I've got a couple other things going on where, you know, if the money comes available, you know, damn good well, I'm going to order that right away. That's right on my list. And somebody out there that's listening is going to be like, you're supposed to order that new Ford that just came out from Trax. And it's like, yeah, I know. But I definitely can't afford that right now. That's 4 something, almost 5. And this little truck is what, 120? And it's, come on, it's Scooby-Doo, man. And how long do you think they're going to get away with that? I mean, just, I don't know. So as soon as I can possibly squeeze out $120, and believe me, I've been looking, started counting up the piggy bank and whatnot. Double A said, eating some plain old chocolate chip cookies, nothing special besides chocolate. I've got some Hershey's almonds and almonds going on there. Doritos. That, all those edibles that y'all talk about, that's great. I'm so happy that you can eat something and get stoned. I can't. There is a 3% of the population can ingest it and get high. Hi, that's me. I'm one of those people. I can sit there and you'll eat too and be like, wow, so high. And I'm going to be like, and I have done this. I mean, I had my buddy made these gummies and he knows exactly what he's doing. He made the tinctures and all this and made this awesome gummies. And, you know, it was a big party and people were having, he's now, all right, everybody, now you only eat 2 of these. And people were eating 2 and everybody was happy. And I ate 2 and I'm like, He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, really. So 2 more. He ended up sending a bag home with me and I ate 20 of them at once. Nothing. It's the same story I've seen all my life ever since I was a kid with brownies. Yeah, everybody ate their brownie and they were like, wow, man. I was like, what happened? Can we burn a doobie? So, yep, just don't work for me. Matt Rogers says edibles don't work for him either. Yep, welcome to the club, Matt. There's 3% of us. Whatever it is, it's just our system doesn't metabolize it through like that. You know. Now, as far as like edibles that like help you physically, I honestly can't say whether or not I wouldn't think that it would work either, but I don't know. I just never bothered to waste the money because I don't eat edibles because it's a waste of my money and whoever's money that would be forking it up. And not to mention a waste of the edible. You could be eating it and enjoying it. Why should I waste it? I can go get a Reese's Chips Ahoy. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, we can done been talk. Yeah, this is RC, isn't it? How's it? Travis Gray said, how goes it, fellas? It goes great. Rye Guy said, something new from Losi. What's that, Rye Guy? Tomorrow. Oh, wow. Didn't they just release something like 2 weeks ago? I don't know. Jim Brookins said, monster truck? Was that a question or was that a statement? We're looking for answers here, people. Come on.
Just about got this thing completely stripped.
Oh,
Man, is it a pain in the ass.
yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Is it sexy or?
Look at, it's even got,
I gotta ask.
look at.
Oh my goodness, that's the interior of the passenger side of the rear of a Bronco.
Yeah. And then it's even got a hood liner or a roof liner.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was looking. I'm like, yeah, that's
with
got
the little console thing up there.
And the fucking sunglasses holder.
Yeah.
Right.
Dome light.
So they just released. Oh, go. What?
Dome light.
Dope light. They just released the 16th drag car a month ago. Looks like they have a monster truck. There's also a Red Max Smasher coming out soon. A Red Max, and what's going to be
the high roller
about a Red Max Smasher? There was a white and a blue. Now the red is like entirely different. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Door panel?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got there? Is that oh, it's all power. Yeah, there's no cranks. It's all power.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a door handle though. Wow.
Yeah.
That is incredibly detailed, right down to the light on the bottom corner there.
And
for when you open the door.
freaking outside door handle just got off. The only way I could get this
Did it
off
make a mess?
was to get this off. And now I'm trying to get the freaking passenger
Did you
door.
use
And
tweezers?
you see all the freaking.
Did you use tweezers?
No, you see those dots on the door?
You used your fingers?
You see the dots on the door? On the bottom of the door
Oh,
right
I'm
there?
sorry. No, I don't see. Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah. It had the freaking door trim on it.
yeah. No shit. Oh wow, that's just crazy because we commented on like on the Ford on the pickup. Like the bed doesn't have the trim down the dent side, whereas the cab does.
Right.
So you've got dent side and not dent side. And then it's got the lower trim and all that. And then this here it's got door trim that's removable. That's pretty crazy. Da dum dum Max oh where am I? There I am. Okay, Chris Gerwich, catch everyone later. Stay safe, keep racing. All right, you have a good one, Chris. Matt Rogers, wow, that's a good detailed die cast.
Yeah.
Max said that is cool, Jay. Max Smashers just sounds expensive. That's the FMS. It's based on the FCX 24 that they came out with, and then they went ahead and they threw some bigger tires on it. These tires, Brian sent these up to me with these rims. These are the WT Micro rims. These are 3D printed, and he has some cool chroming process. And then these are the Max Smasher tires that go on the FMS truck. And it's a badass truck. They did really cool with it. Go watch the video, see what the different people have to say. Definitely 2FMRC can lay you in on all the info about that truck if you don't know. Andy says, yeah, I've seen they have a red Max Smasher, but it's got a different name. Can't remember what it's called.
High roller.
That's what Double A just said, high roller. I remember there was a high roller monster truck.
I think it was Bigfoot affiliated.
Travis said it had a sill plate. Huh? Guy Outdoors, Ford panel. Oh yeah, my bad. Andy said, yeah, Double A, that's what I just paid for the blue V2 Max Smasher with a better radio. 145, new lower price Double A. Okay. Matt Rogers, Tamiya putty will fill those holes on the body if you're changing the paint.
I am changing the paint, but the door panels are going back on. The door trim's going back on.
Jeff Walter said Motor Max Bronco, Jason? Is that a Motor Max?
This is. Damn, that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, those are killer rims, aren't they, Brian? These are Brian's really his find. I mean, not that he's like the first person to ever notice them or whatever, but he's the guy that most of us found out about this company through. WT Micro, they did these rims up. They're 3D printed. You can see they're deep dished. You can see it's all chrome. I mean, that looks like a metal chrome rim to me. Polished, very highly detailed. I mean, you look in there and studs and holes and all kinds of fun things. They work really well. They're on these Max Smasher tires. Here, do a little rotational. I mean, I'm not going to break my axle, but you know, you can see there. Oh, the turn. Like I said, I'm not going to break the axle, but they take my word for it. They go. They don't go nowhere. They hang on tight. I like them. I didn't even vent them. I'm not going to punch a hole in plastic for no reason. I don't. I mean, this is my baby digger. And honestly, I don't abuse it that much. I take it out, run it around. It's not the greatest performing anyway, but it just looks so cool. Like this. These tires on this setup, this layout, this body, I'm good with it. It's perfect for what I like to do with it, which is kind of just play around with my little truck. You got a problem with that? Bruce, what's up, buddy?
Hey! Heck yeah!
He said, howdy, y'all. James said, looks good, Joe. Thank you, man. It's just good, perfect the way it is. I like it. I don't want to change a thing. Kind of get sentimental about things too, and it's like this was really my first, the first thing I did as a customization of anything, like a real customization. Was putting this baby digger on something. I was going through my pictures, all my pictures over the last 2 years. This was like really the first change I ever did. Set it up. And then Brian gave me these tires, and I don't want to change those. I could put them on different rims, and I don't want to do that either. Uh-oh. No. Better watch what I'm doing. Dropping things. Like my Grizzly Works banner stand. My Sinister banner stand. You'll notice it's upside down. I know it's supposed to be this way. It was pointed out to me that I did it wrong. But now it's kind of a thing, so I don't even want to change it because it's wrong. So it's like, okay. What's up, Bruce? Missed a few. What? I gotta go back and read this. What motor am I running in that digger? You know what? I gotta look. Hang on. Clean and simple. Yep, James. It's a cool little truck. I'll pull the cover off and show you guys in a second. Let me get caught up. Big block on my Monster Raptor. Ooh. Yeah, I had a big block that I fucked up and burned it up. All my fault. Nothing wrong with the motor. Bruce has been under the weather past few weeks. Just haven't felt right. We wondered where you've been, buddy. You hadn't been in and we hadn't seen you, and we were wondering.
Yeah.
Figured you'd get with us. Either you were mad or you'd get with us when you felt better or whatever it was. Gone much longer, I might have intruded. Double A says 4100 kV BAM motor for my mini digger. No shit. I've got that over there in Violator. I'll have to get that out one day. I've missed a few lives, Bruce says. Miss you guys. We missed you, man. We were wondering.
All right.
Double A said, sorry to hear that. Andy. Okay, Andy said, yeah, that's it. The high roller, I forgot about it.
This is from Green Light, the Bronco.
Double A said too much D&D. Yeah, I was kind of getting that vibe too, Aaron. Like missed a few lives thing. That's all right, man. You hang in there and you hang out with us when you can. We were talking about that earlier. It's all about our community. Is all about this family. We're trying to build a family where people actually care about each other. Just trying to help. And what Travis Tracy was thinking about putting a 340 dynamite. Dynamite. He was like my favorite character when I was like 4, I think. J.J. Walker. That would have been 1974. I was a little tiny kid. He was like this crazy guy on TV. Dynamite!
Look at that. A whole freaking bag
JK, welcome to the show. He said, what's good, boys? Feel better,
full
Bruce. What's that now?
full of parts. A whole freaking bag.
Where'd that come from?
Off that body.
Oh, whoa, what? That's
Yeah.
just that?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. Well, what did you say that weighed? Did you weigh it all together? What did it weigh?
I didn't.
You did what? You should be ashamed of yourself. No, don't you guys agree?
I mean,
No.
come on now. This is only gonna, 130 grams right here. Just this. Just
Right.
that.
So aren't you curious now? I'm curious as to just how much that thing had to weigh 1,000 grams.
Holy shit. Craziness.
Now JJ does old folk commercials. Oh my God, dude, I about rolled right off the couch the first time I saw him. Come on, he did that, and I was just like, oh my God. But you can't blame a guy. They approached him and said, hey, you want to say dynamite for us? Well, sure. you know, and they've kept going. So he's, getting more residuals, I would hope. Hope he signed it that way, not just a quick 5,000 and a dynamite we will go. Travis agrees. Epic fail. Travis also said, damn, bro, that's a ton of parts. Got an extra one just sitting there. That had a very detailed interior. It does, Matt. It does. Now,
Yeah.
you're using that, right? I mean, that's
Oh
all
yeah,
going back
that's why it's taking me so long to take it all apart.
Right.
The only
JK
thing I
said, put it
can't
all in a bag and weigh it. Yeah, he can do that, but
the
he
only
doesn't
thing
screw
I can't figure out how to get off because I don't want to break them are these vent windows.
Oh, tape
They're
them off.
they're pressed in there just so, and I just don't want to break them.
Tape the whole thing, post and all.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what you got to do. And I would tape it heavy, like, put down a very good first layer and then maybe even like hit it again and again, like just to make sure that it doesn't get scratched up or, cut through, or because you're taking it somewhere to get it painted, correct?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, traveling, you might actually, bang it or whatever. I don't know. I would tape it.
Well, I'm going to
Double
throw
A
everything back in the box it came in.
Double A said Greenlight makes some killer diecast, especially the blacked out Bigfoot. Huh?
Yeah.
Man, Double A, now you go and make something else I gotta go and get. I'm gonna have to stop talking to you because every time I talk to you, I find out about something else I gotta get. I'm just kidding, Aaron. I wouldn't stop talking to you. I'm just gonna stop listening. Travis Tracy, what's y'all's opinion of Maisto bodies? My opinion is if you like it, it's good. I think from what I've seen of them, they're just as good as the Motor Max that we've been getting, and the one Jason's got there is awfully detailed. I don't know if it can compare to that.
It is definitely.
Tape it and trim it with a hobby knife, Double A says. Yep, you're right, Double A. That is the best way.
Definitely the most detailed I have seen.
Matt says Maisto is a good diecast company. Thank you, Matt. Scott Long. How about the Jada cab over Ford car hauler?
Yeah. That's look at.
That would be awesome. Anything Co in my book, man.
I mean, look at this grill.
Again, for anyone who doesn't know, Co cab over engine.
Look at that.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That looks like literally like they took the life-size one and put it in a shrinking machine.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It's even got a separate inner grill piece that you can take apart too if you wanted to.
That is amazing detail.
Yeah.
Bruce says,
Crazy.
what is Jason working on?
This thing. I finally got there's one more item I gotta take out. And that's the passenger side door handle.
Travis says, it looks pretty sweet. JK asks, do they melt the plastics into the die-cast bodies?
They do, and then they throw glue to boot.
Matt said that is really good. Travis Tracy, you're right. Honey, I Shrunk the Truck.
Right.
Well, he said I Shrunk the Truck, but yeah, I got what he meant. Bruce, well, absolutely. That's the best, as you well know. I don't know why you insist on this strange infatuation with an inferior product. I just don't get it.
What did he say?
Bruce said, but it's a Ford. Honey, I Shrunk the Grill. Thank you, bad luck. 93 Lightning in my driveway. That grill is awesome, says Matt Rogers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That very, the whole, well, you guys saw it as he took it apart. Every bit of it looks like it came off a real one, more or less. I mean, like that door with the details with the power windows and the locks and the little door handle with the, if you all know, it's got that pull up lever there. I mean, that was spot on. Bruce says, got a bust chops. Oh yeah, brother, I'm playing with you, but you're a Chevy guy and I'm a Ford guy, and that means nothing because neither one of them is either. It's just a little truck. We put
And
our own
even
mofo
the
letters in
freaking
anyway.
chassis that I tore apart.
So
Look,
really, I guess.
it's even got steering.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So really, all our trucks are mofo, and we just slap whatever body on it, right? Because if we're going by motor.
Okay, Jim.
Brian said, I'm out of that art. Huh?
Here's a challenge. Out of all the freaking 1.0 beadlock rims that are on the market, we need one closest match to those.
No, I've got that.
Go.
Go.
SSD's 5-slot aluminum.
That's pretty close.
That is pretty close. Yep.
Now, if you want SSD 5-slot, 5-slot? What?
Yeah, SSD 5-slot.
I know her.
Wow, that is a lot of parts.
There.
Ooh, yeah. SSDs for the win. Yep. Gonna have to get those. Oh,
The
that's
ones
why
that they
it's so.
had. Remember when
That,
we went to the hobby shop at Dave's?
yeah,
That's the rims they had that I was looking at, and I said that those I really like those.
that's why this thing is so heavy.
What?
The freaking seats are rubber,
Oh,
like a heavy ass, dense rubber.
Andy says y'all have a great evening. See you guys Friday night. He's got to be up at 4:30. You have a great one, Andy. Sleep well, my friend.
I don't
Travis
think
says,
I'm going to be able to use this though, but we'll see.
Travis says nut chillers were the best. Huh? What? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, Travis. I had to think about it for a minute. Yeah. Love those. That was the best part. Old trucks. I've got a 76. That's my favorite part there. That and the headlight control being on the floor. Never understood why not. Why would you move that? Never understood that. I remembered as a kid that like that's what cars had was the headlight was the button on the floor. And then like, I understood this. And then like the next car my parents got and then all the new cars, they didn't have that anymore. And it was just stopped. And I was like, why? Why would you? Even as a kid, I understood that was so much better. Yeah, Matt, vent on the kick panel is what we're talking about.
Man, I really wish I could get these freaking windows out.
Brian's got the SSDs on his Katana LC80 Land Cruiser. Look great, very period. Yeah, I got them because they went very well with my charger. And I actually have a picture somebody sent me of a black charger with a set of rims that are identical.
Oh yeah, I got one.
You squeeze a pimple or what?
I got one of the windows off without breaking it.
Oh, you just had to, didn't you?
I have to. Okay. I have to.
I applaud you. I wouldn't have done it. I would have feared too much. I can't believe you managed to get it out without shut my mouth, knocking on wood. You always have a wood desk. It's a good thing you can.
I have to get it out.
Ward off those bad things. FJ40 has a side nut vent.
A side nut vent?
Yeah, we're talking about that kick panel vent on the old cars.
Oh yeah, Chevy was big on that. You pulled a lever and it opened a circle door.
They all had that back in the early 70s and earlier.
Yeah.
It was in the early 70s that it went away, and that's what I was talking about. You don't even listen to me, do you? I rambled on about that for about 3 minutes.
Oh.
Brian Koshner said they're called jelly beans as well as slot. Yep, right. That is, they were called jelly.
Where was the high beam switch for some of the older Fords?
That just proves that you don't know anything about what I was talking about because I talked about that too.
Oh, really? Damn it. I'm concentrating over here.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that. That in the early 70s that went away, and it was like I remember as a little kid cars having it, and then it was just then they
Gone.
like my parents got their next car and it didn't have it, and I was like, they're getting rid of that, and I was like a little kid, and I understood that what a mistake that was. Double A said, "Good luck getting it back in." That's what she said.
Yeah.
Anyone have new Enduro steel deep dish wheels? Are they better than the RC4-wheel drive?
Yes, they are. I got a
Well,
yellow set. Let me grab them.
I have them too, Bruce, and I don't see any difference myself. I see no difference one way or the other.
Well, I believe the finish on them is just better.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a bright white, the difference in them, the only difference I can see in them, other than, yeah, you can get a beautiful gold or a chrome, and you can't in the RC four-wheel drive. They're 9-spoke as opposed to 8-spoke.
Yep.
The Enduras have 9 spokes, which to me is a good thing. I like 9. But that's the biggest thing. And then color. You know, if you're looking for gold, you're looking for chrome, those have got it. If you're looking for white, 8-spoke, traditional, looks perfect, exact, got to go with those RC four-wheel drive. And they've got those, and you can even get them in a metal, like just a flat metal finish that's actually meant to rust. They have that too. Jason's not even here. Well, slow down. Dave's not here. Dave's not here. I know Dave's not here. He isn't. My dad's 86 Bronco had the high beam switch on the foot. Did it? Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it carrying in that far, James. I mean, I'm sure you're right. Well, the floor switch for high beams? Yes, JD. Yep, 74 CJ had that.
Yeah, I think some of the Broncos and pickup trucks still had them in the 80s.
Double A said they tend to short when they're on the floor. Yeah, well, you know, I understand that too. They could have just made it better.
I know. All they needed to do is put a big rubber boot around it.
Hey, come on, with all that they've done and
Yeah.
all they can do, you know, all the shit they put where they put it. I mean, I've seen computers that are outside the cab on some vehicles. So,
Right.
you know, Travis ordered the white Steelies. Yeah, 8-spoke white Steelers. Man, they can't get a whole lot more perfect look.
Yeah.
You know, scale look for, you know, an off-road vehicle, especially if you're going like an older style, you know, something from the 70s, 80s, earlier, even whatever. You know what I'm saying. Brian,
Man,
Bruce,
that was
George,
a pain and ass that was.
Brian says, Enjoyer had steel wagon wheels and a deep dish steel wheel. Okay, and wagon wheels like RC4 would drive. Deep dish steel wheel like Unique. Enjoyer have silver hardware versus RC four-wheel drive black hardware. I didn't see a difference in quality. Right. Yeah, it's mainly just color and whether or not you like 8 or 9 spokes. Double A's have a set of RC four-wheel drive Steelies for Bruce. Oh, okay, there you go. Double A's got a set of Steelies for you, Bruce. That's awful kind of you, Double A. That's what I'm talking about. All of you new people, this is our community. This is the way we behave. You know, we're out here to help each other any way we can. Thank you, Aaron. That's awful kind of you. Enjoy our diff, their deep dish on
Both sides.
Are they really hoodless? I did not
Yeah.
realize that. I didn't pay attention to that. I'll have to go look at mine now. I have almost all of my rims and tires torn down. I have very few that are together because I'm actually going. That's what I'm doing with this. I'm gonna weigh every rim. I'm gonna take measurements on everything. I'm gonna weigh every tire, and then we'll have a comprehensive measurement and weight guide for what I have anyway. Which, you know, a couple. There's a couple there. Jason, did you decide to keep the top lights?
I have the top lights. I don't know if they're going to be reused. But definitely going to have the holes filled and sanded and all that crap.
JK said, I had an 87 Ranger with the ignition lock to get the key out. Someone wanted to drive it, I would ask if they could get the key out first. I remember that. People would break your key off. Double A said, in all capitals, because I'm not going to scream, but someone needs to contact me sometime, hint, hint. I don't know who someone is, but I hope you got the hint. Brian said, I have every color RC four-wheel drive Steely's great affordable wheel. Yes, I've got several. I've got at least 4, if not 5 of the RC four-wheel drive, and then I've got 2 or even maybe 4 of the Endura. They're all good, cool wheels. They work great. They, love them, both of them. And like I said, 8, 9, depends on the color you want. Super one-handed. I have some silver deep dishes coming for my dad. Just waiting on the next shipping balloon from China. Is that what it is? Just make sure the U.S. ships it down over your house then, right?
Even taillight lenses come out.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Now, are those are those transparent?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you could use a light bulb behind it.
Yeah. Easily.
Wow.
They chromed the back side of it to make it look.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Which I'm going to have to re-chrome, but not a big deal.
Yeah, I think they make something for that.
Yeah, I think they do. I don't know what it could be, but
the Molotov.
I'm pretty sure there's something out there that you can just color with, but I don't know what it.
It's like a Sharpie.
Yeah, kind of like a Sharpie.
Yeah. Brian said they make 2 types, Jim. Negative offset deep dish and one that is just like the RC four-wheel drive Steely. That's what I was saying. Oh, okay, man. I just seen the one. Way back when they came out with it, I got the first sets, and I've gotten a couple more. And must have missed it. V&B Speeds. Snoke it if you got it. Spontaneous. Beard Rock Wolf and the whole crew. What's up, V&B? Welcome to the show, brother. We don't need no Snoke around here, man. He's an evil guy. Oh, smoke it if you got it. That's right, brother. Stone Jim time again.
So I've seen, along with, I believe it was either Derek or Jack. Jack, I think, is watching. He's just not commenting. But I personally and one other person I talked to today both spotted a blue jay and a robin.
I told you I seen a robin last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, Carla Brawler in the house. What up, dude?
What's going on, Jacob? Snuck in on me.
Hell yeah. This thing is massive.
COD Memories. Welcome to the show.
Okay.
I agree, Travis. I'm feeling it. Consider it snoked.
Snoked?
Crawler Baller says he's in Venice Beach. Did shrooms all day and he's fried. Fried how? Like chicken. Double A said Robins have been here a couple weeks. Yeah, you got nicer weather than we do. We got snow coming. 8 inches. More.
And I went to the truck wash today, and guess what? They had to scrub off the front of the truck and the windshield.
Bugs?
Winged insects.
I was hoping. There's other
things. There was that little old lady I rode over to.
Damn it. You weren't supposed to mention that shit. Snoke it and smort it. Seen a female cardinal last week, Corey says. Where are you at, Corey? I can't remember. Oh, duh, you're in Detroit. That's right. What's up, Corey?
Detroit. We were just talking about you today.
Yes, that's why I was like, oh, what's up, Corey?
And
Yeah.
your buddy, his course, which I think is your course too, because I'm pretty sure you had a pretty big hand in building it.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That
Yeah,
wasn't at your place. You were at your buddy's house when you
yeah,
showed us that course,
yeah.
if we remember correctly.
In that super, 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 super scaled out freaking garage.
And the warehouse of super scaled out stuff. It was
Yeah.
like a warehouse, like a warehouse, literally full of stuff that was all in scale.
All right, so this is going to be on its way to the paint shop tomorrow.
The Bronco is 24th scale, JK.
This
What
one is
parts?
not. This one is 18th scale.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is 18.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. All right. Well, that makes a lot more sense as to why there can be that much
because
detail.
it's the only one I could find on out there. Like this year, you can't find any other die casts other than this.
VMBS, do you guys get those bugs that light up at night? Anyone?
Yes, they're called
Lightning bugs. Yeah.
lightning bugs.
Yeah. Brian answered that. Yeah, we get lots of lightning bugs here. I mean,
Lots.
my whole backyard just all night long just glitters like stars.
Have you ever drove into a swarm of those bastards on the highway? Holy cow, your windshield glows neon green for like at least a mile.
Yeah, I've hit one. I've never hit a swarm. Wolf Tracks, welcome to the show. He said, friend finally got his Max Smasher. Awesome. Yeah, they've got them out now again. I think they dropped the Max part because of Traxxas. Now they're just calling it the Smasher. Matt Rogers is waiting for a cold to go away. Yeah, I'm just finishing up mine. I had one for a week.
I still currently have one if you cannot tell. I before I had kids, man, I never got sick.
Oh,
Never.
that's
And
not what he
now
said.
it's like every time I turn around, I got some sort of sinus bug. It's retarded.
Matt Rogers doesn't have a cold. He said, I'm just waiting for the cold to go away so my quail will come home.
Oh.
Corey said, it's at my buddy's. Yeah, we work on it every weekend. Okay, so that answers both of our questions. Thank you.
Yep.
Right off Abbott Kinney, Travis. Okay, different personal conversation. JK said it just looked big. I don't know what that referred to, but that's what she said.
Probably the body.
Yeah. Okay, you're right, because Matt Rogers said 18 scale. That explains the detail. Exactly, Matt. Yeah, that's what that dawned on me.
Yep.
Wolf Tracks. That balloon must have got shot down. Took 2 months. 'Twas the Christmas present. Damn, dude. Well, I'm glad it finally got here. At least it's not wrecked, right? It did come like intact. I hope. DMB. Wow, that's a neat to know. Holy cow, glowing windshield. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you've never had. Oh, that's crazy. You don't have those out there. That would have never dawned on me that you can have lightning bugs.
I am
Wow.
so glad I got both of these freaking windows out.
Smasher damn near killed her, Travis.
Intact.
Yeah, blown away. Can't believe it. Great job. Hope you can get them back in. I would have never tried. I would have taped them off.
Where's the
Bruce is
big?
taking off. He's got to cut it short. He's tired, heading to bed. Have a great evening, he says. He'll call double A tomorrow. Cool, you sleep well and get better, Bruce. Tyler stepped out for a bit. He wants to know what he missed.
You missed me taking 1.5 million freaking pieces off this diecast truck. It literally took me.
Mike has a comment for you, Jason.
What's that?
He says kids are human petri dishes.
Yes, they are. Holy crap.
Where's Bigfoot figure?
Well, that's the $1 million question. He's staying true to Bigfoot. He's the king of hide and go seek.
What are you talking about? Your Bigfoot's missing?
No, he's out. There's actually 1, 2, 3.
Aaron said on his course, silly.
There's 4 of them on my course.
Elmar said, hi, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Puff, puff, Jim. All right, Elmar. Stone Jim time again. Whoa.
Jesus, crickets.
Matt said no lightning bugs there either. Really? I wonder if that's like a water thing, like as the drought progresses. Like if like there's not enough water, they disappear. Wow. JK said, is that getting painted or powder coated, Jason?
Painted with automotive paint.
Scott said, y'all should be on a bike and hit a swarm of lightning bugs. I've been on a motorcycle and hit lightning bugs. I've never really hit a swarm of anything on my motorcycle. COD, he remembers the first one of the Bigfoots. Double A said, don't have lightning bugs there either. Double A says, I think I ate a bug. Yuck. That's a good one. That just cracks me up. I don't know why it's so funny.
That only happened to me once.
Huh?
That only happened to me once.
Eating a bug?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Open-faced freaking helmet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, never smile if you ride a motorcycle with an open-faced helmet and no windshield.
Yeah. Learn that lesson the hard way.
Actually, if you can, really, you need to learn to dodge because a June bug is a bitch. It's like getting shot. Right. There you go. COD said the same fucking thing. June bug to the forehead. Yeah. That'll fucking almost kill you. It'll almost take you off a bike. It creeps in under the helmet. Just about between your fucking eyes. I took I caught it must have been like a bumblebee or something in the shoulder one time, and it actually stung me through my leather. I don't know, you know. Yeah.
You know what you know what else?
Morsel.
You know what else that will kill you? I'm surprised it didn't kill this guy.
No helmet.
He got hit in the face by a freaking tennis ball size rock doing 70 miles an hour down the freaking expressway. Shattered. He had a closed face freaking helmet on, and he was wearing.
That would help, but damn, should have broke his neck. Corey, are you painting it base coat, clear coat, or just single stage? Oh, he's frozen. Are you frozen?
There. My phone died.
Oh, I see. Are you painting it
base coat, clear coat?
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
COD said hurts when you're 12. Yeah. June bug hurts, Corey said, yeah. Travis, sweet 24 chassis just finished printing. Excellent, man. I'd like to see that. The afternoon, boys. This is our friend from the other side of the world. How you doing, Troy? He rides motorbikes 6 days a week for a living. Paycheck for riding is a sweet gig. Bugs taste yum after 16 years. You crazy guys over there,
Tony.
man, I'll tell you. What's that? Oh, Tony. Oh, damn. As a kid, he used to rip out their lights and move them around quickly to write with light. Wow, nope, never did that.
But yeah, that freaking
We
stone.
just kept them in jars and starved them to death, I guess is what we did, honestly.
That freaking stone shattered through the guy's closed-faced helmet and took out his freaking sunglasses.
Look, he didn't take out his eye or his life.
Like, well, thankfully, like he was laying a closed face because the doctor even said if you had an open-faced helmet, you'd be dead. So
sure, it would have caved his skull in, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What, did somebody throw a rock?
No, it freaking fell off a gravel truck.
Oh man, yeah. If you ride, man, yeah, and you don't know, well, now you do. Stay the fuck out from behind any semi.
Yeah.
Any big rigs. I mean, they toss shit. Even if it was in the road and it comes up off their wheels. Cars sit lower, so shit's less likely to kick high. Big rigs, shit kicks high. Dumbest bug ever.
No, the dumbest bug ever. Those stupid, what are they? The mayflies down in Florida?
You mean the kissing bugs?
Yeah.
They're love bugs. They call them the love bugs. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, got knocked off. Big old blowfly right in the, missed it. Send me a bug, light bug on a leash, please. Yeah, they don't live long. Gotta leave them alone. Tow truck at the racetrack doesn't have a windshield. I get bugs and clay from pushing race cars, says Matt Rogers. Do AM acid dip video of the body. JK says. Acid dip video?
Huh. That's a thought.
Matt Rogers said, yeah, it would have hit the back of his helmet. Hey, what's up, Dirk? He says, hi, guys. Finally home from work. Oh, my God. Finally home from work.
Oh, that's right. He has to go. He has to go into the office. Wow.
Beware of chip paint. I've painted lots of things. Base coat, clear coat, chips, easy compared to single stage, Corey said.
Yes, it does. But with the proper prep and the proper primer and everything behind it, it's pretty durable. Just like an automobile. It's definitely not going to be exposed to rocks flying at you 70 mile an hour like they are on the highway.
Yeah, Elmar's got to go to work. Have a nice one. Have a nice one, Elmar. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you can come back around and watch it on the replay. Let's see. Scott said, don't ride the super slab. Mayflies are around the Detroit River. Yep, tiny little swarms of hell. They get everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, we got them here in Michigan. Definitely over toward Port Huron and all that shit. Oh my God, they're nasty. Nasty.
Cool. What else was I talking about? Oh, I can't talk about that.
Ah.
Oh, that's what I got to talk about.
What?
Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9,
Number 9.
number 9, number 9. The Mofo Titanium V3 Ugly AF. Look at that beauty. And I've got number 9, number 9.
Number
And
9.
the number 9 Revenge of Pancake, or as I like to call it, the Blueberry Pancake, to go with my titanium chassis. I think this is going to be a great combo. So these are both number 9. And I actually have, Jason badgered me into finding them. I have the number 9 brass axles. This is the 9th set of original first run of Mofo brass axles. You can tell by this is the rear and how that's in the wrong position.
So, that would be really sweet if Nick started engraving number 9 on all your parts.
It would be cool, but I am more than satisfied with the fact that he just writes number 9 on a bag. It doesn't really mean anything. It's not about money. I don't ever intend to try and make money off the fact that I have a number 9. It's just kind of a thing. I like the number 9. Number 9 means something to me for whatever reason. And way back in the beginning, I asked Nick when he was coming out with a new release. He said it was coming. I was like, hey, could I get the 9th one? He's like, sure. So, and he actually counted it off during a live stream. Like, this is the 9th one. So it kind of became a thing with me and him. It would be very cool. But like I said, it's just cool to have the 9th one. It's just a thing. Doesn't mean anything. But I'll get to put a numbers matching Mofo together. Because I've got the 9th brass servo beast as well. So servo, motor, and the chassis will all be the 9th. Looks good. Number 9. DMV.
I'm gonna try.
Number 9.
I'm gonna try and order a set of Mofo brass axles this week.
Troy says, has that Mofo build got a name? May I suggest the cat? Double A said, El Gato. I will consider that, guys. I will consider that one. We tossed around a couple names, Jason and I, honestly. Did he write 9 on the chassis? No, Troy, he didn't. He doesn't write 9 on any of the stuff I've gotten from him. He just writes it on the bag. Like I said, it's not about being able to cash in on it saying 9 or anything. I don't know if you can even see that. Really, it doesn't even last if I touch these things or anything like that. Maybe from the back side, I don't know. You can't really see it. It doesn't really matter. You know, like I said, it's not about making any money or meaning anything other than just me and just a thing between me and Nick, I guess. Like I said, it doesn't really mean anything, and I wouldn't want it to mean to be monetarily meaningful. Did I catch a 9er in there? Are you using a walkie-talkie? Breaker 1 9er. So the numbering sequentially, Mofo just numbers them all 9 to save time. And that may well be Brian. He may just grab whatever, and it doesn't really much matter, I guess. I mean, who knows which one was the 9th one made, right?
I'm trying to switch back to my phone.
Right. Troy said, yeah, I got a couple numbers. I love the novelty. And that's it. It's just a novelty. Double A said 69, dude. Well, he said 69. I said, dude. Scott, that would mean that Scott suggests to etch the numbers on them. Added cost to Nick, that would cost money out of his pocket. Are we going to pay an extra $1 for every part just so he can get them etched or whatever? I'm guessing most people would be like, well, why does it cost an extra $1? And they did. It's cool. If it became an issue and he had to stop altogether, that's fine too. I wouldn't want it. If everybody wanted the specific number, and it became a hassle, and maybe I should just shut up about it and quit asking for a number 9, because I don't want it to become a hassle for him. He's got more than enough to do without. He's just getting the help with the shipping, and now he's gonna. You guys that have watched last week, or earlier this week, he did a live, and he's finally getting back to doing some designing and stuff. So yeah, I don't want to cause him any grief. I don't want to add anything to him.
Heck yeah.
Welcome to the show, to the Wolf Show. COD says, been looking to make plastic models into RC for my SCX car carrier. Yeah, COD, hit me up. Messenger. Where's my notebook? I will try. I've got a channel I found. The guy does that. He builds RCs from mops. All right. Troy got brass number 6. Make a 4-wheel steer 69er. That's a little long distance, isn't it? Shock size recommendation for an axial Wraith 100 millimeter. Out of my ballpark. Jason does have a Wraith spawn.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's right. You did. Who'd you pass that to?
Tyler.
Oh, okay. I remember you did get rid of it, but I forgot. Long distance relationships never work. Yeah. Depends. If you're a stewardess, or a pilot, you might get away with that. COD memories, make it RC.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's it. You're right.
So it looks like the smallest thing.
That's what she said. Sorry. Had to.
The smallest thing that RCTNT
it's just so cute.
Has on his channel so far to date. That grant you. Oh no, he does have the JLU from Axial on here. Hell yeah.
COD says no updates since 2019. Well, then it's a different channel that I have, because this guy just recently I subscribed, and he just within the last few weeks, I know I've gotten I've noticed a notification that he had done something. So, because I have absolutely so many channels and I get notifications from most of them, they kind of gotten to the point where they ding by without me noticing.
That's so cool. A year ago.
I will look it up and see if I can find it. COD.
1 year ago, he did a review on the JLU.
Naked RC has chassis kits for 20. Yeah. Yep. I knew somebody had chassis kits for him. But I think I know of a guy who just, I swear I've got a channel where the guy just took one and he literally just made it himself. He came up with his own whatever. I don't remember. I watched it a long time ago. And I don't believe it's the same as Make It RC. That's the best I can do for anybody. I'll look it up. It's in my notebook. Don't count on it tomorrow. I will work on it as I remember, for what that's worth. Subbed to them for 5 years, but always out of stock. So yeah, like I said, I hope I'm remembering correctly, and this guy shows you how to do it all. That's the way I remember it. So that would probably be a much more helpful to be able to just do it yourself. Printable stuff on Thingiverse, Travis Tracy says. There you go. Maybe that's the answer. Hopefully that might be the answer to your questions. Thingiverse is awesome. They have a lot of stuff. You know, Shapeways, check out Etsy. Either of those has a lot of stuff. He says he doesn't have a printer. We get that. That's why I'm suggesting Shapeways and Etsy. You'll find an awful lot of stuff on both of those. So maybe that could help. I'll look up this and I'll maybe try and take a stroll around and see if I can find, anybody that looks anything. I figured this out about the internet. If I look up something on the internet and you look up something on the internet, we may give vastly different results because I've looked shit up and couldn't find nothing, and somebody else came back and was like, man, I found all this. And then the other way around. So I will take a look and see what I can find. And we'll see what we can do for you, buddy.
I soloed you out.
I feel like I should get something out and show it to y'all.
Well, I'm getting prepped here. I want to show them something, but I got to get prepped first.
Do we want to see them? I'm feeling like we're being set up, guys. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my oh, I don't need a knife for this. This is Ziploc. Amazing.
I need a battery. Battery.
Anyone see the Dan guy that does crazy RCs with the drivers and everything moving?
Oh yeah, he does
Danny
that like Mad Max stuff, and they're like little robot guys move around.
Yeah, blower head and Danny Nguyen and NY. Sorry, Danny. Don't mean to be slaughtering your name.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't quite miss him if you go looking for it. You can send files to Shapeways and have that. There you go, Matt Rogers. Thank you. It's a trap. What's a trap? Yeah, it's a trap. I get it. Star Wars reference. Danny, Ewan, there you go. Thank you, Matt Rogers. Yes. Ewan. Horrible. I know. Shut up. Well, you're behind. So, This is large, really.
Uh-oh.
This thing was this big.
Somebody woke up.
Oh no! The end of the world has come. How wide this thing? It's huge. It's like that's the edge there. It's like halfway. It's 2 tires wide. That thing's it's wide. She got a big old butt.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Really, I like those nice tight little swimmers asses myself. I dated this swimmer for a minute. Dude, her butt
So
was
did
so
I.
tight that it like squeaked. I mean, it was like a squeaky little
Yep.
ball. Yep. Telling you, there's a good reason for that. Liking the girls like that. Oh, she Jim, what is that beauty body? That's that hard body crawler. The hard body crawler company. These guys. And so yeah, that's what I was looking at is I'm gonna be putting this together on a stock chassis. What do we got, Jason? Enough of me, solo yourself. That'll scare you off. Look at that over there. Yeah, over there. I always get that backwards. That's what she said. Troy posted, "Oh, yeep, it's a sweet thing. Really want one." Yes, I was blown away with them, and I really wanted one, and I really couldn't work it into my budget at the time. And Brian basically said, do this, and I will hook you one up. And I was like, man, I can do that for you. Anyways, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, Brian Koshner. Look at those trucks, man. Is that not the coolest thing now he's got going there? Got the big competition rig on the trailer. Getting pulled by that big old diesel. Got to be a diesel, right? Pulling that much weight. Got lots of torque, obviously. Must be a mofo diesel. Torque beast even? Or is that a big block? Is that a mofo, Jason?
Yes.
Matt Rogers said 390. Looks not like it's probably not a 390. Josh Tyler said, y'all have a good night. See you Friday. All right. We'll see you then, Josh.
Just so you know, guys, that truck right there is 686 grams.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, Old Blue is definitely getting its workout.
Oh, yeah. Brian said, my pleasure, Jim. Thank you, sir. See, didn't have this when I was a kid. Yeah. We barely had TV, right? COD? I barely had color TV. I'll tell you that much. I was like, matter of fact, I remember watching cartoons on a black and white TV. We had this little tiny one, and my parents would bring it in and let me watch it when I was sick. They'd put it in my room and let me watch it. And back then, you didn't have to worry about plugging it into the cable because there was no cable. You had a little rabbit ears, and of course, you had the tin foil on the. Actually, this one had like a ring instead of rabbit ears, and we had twisted tin foil on it to try and get better reception. And I remember tuning in like Rocky and Bullwinkle, being sick. I remember this picture distinctly, being real sick and watching Rocky and Bullwinkle on that little black and white. See, okay. Nice rug. My kiddo has the same one, Ryan said. Tyler said, good night, man. Good night, Tyler. Pliers to turn the channel. COD memories. We must have that same little TV, buddy. Yeah, exactly. I do remember that. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. It must have been the UHF because I don't remember how. There were like, well, maybe it wasn't because I remember watching cartoons and that was probably on UHF. So yeah, it probably was on the main channels because I didn't watch. I was just mainly watching cartoons on it. That's all that I recall. I was pretty young. So we're talking 76. Born in 70, so pick same year, same age. And I was probably 6 or younger. Even better, we have them as adults. JK says, exactly, man. I wouldn't have appreciated this shit near as much when I was a kid. This stuff gets painstakingly cared for.
Ooh.
Using a clothes hanger when the antenna would break. Yep, Decker. Hell yeah. I think, now that you mentioned that, I think there was a clothes hanger involved. It's a pretty foggy memory, almost 50 years off.
Yeah.
Matt, I remember being the remote, Matt Rogers says. Yeah, get up, boy. Go change the channel. Get more puff if you hitch the axle. Oh, get more pull. I must need a hit. Get more pull if you hitch to the axle, COD says. 13
Yes, but
inch
that's
TV.
not scale now, is it?
13-inch TV, rounded edge screen, dial knob for channels, quite limiting. Exactly, Brian. Yeah. Yeah, 13-inch screens. Yeah. I remember when we got a 19-inch screen and it was like a big deal. Like, wow, that's a big one. I do remember that, Brian. Dad had vice grip on the window crank of his old dump trucks. Yeah, I've had a vice grip on a window crank of a car. What was that? Fuck, what was it? Well, I had, what was that thing? An Omni? It was an Omni, but I had one on something else like before that. Man, good memories. Can't spend too much time. I'll get way behind. Broomstick remote. Yeah, Troy Posty. 2
Split
zip
VCR.
highest RCP.
I remember those.
Pliers. I had a little brother. We had used pliers to change channel. Leave it to Beaver. Weren't you a little hard on the B, Ward? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 49. We had 2, 4, 7, 11, 13, 24, 36, 50, and 52 here around because we had Toledo, we had Detroit, we had Lansing. So we were getting channels out of all those areas back then. Had a split VCR, 2 halves, 1 half played a cassette, 1 half had the brains, 20-foot wired remote, the old days. We have, and still around here somewhere, a beta VCR. And if you don't know what beta is, well, VHS and beta, they were 2 different platforms. Essentially the same, but beta was a smaller, like half the size cassette.
Yep.
And you could get blank ones that you could record up to 9 hours. And the quality was the same. So I never understood why they went with VHS, politics and bribes probably. But yeah, beta was way better, but it went by the wayside because VHS won.
Yeah.
And then there was DVD. Drove car home with the vice grips as a steering wheel. Oh, you're brave, Scott
Damn.
Long. That's a brave motherfucker there. Wow. Whew. Kudos, brother. I'm glad you made it home. That was not easy. Seen that done, a stolen race car. Hilarious. What? Troy Posty. I want to know that story. As long as you didn't ride a bike home without a seat, Scott. Good one, Brian. Had a buddy of mine. I remember riding a bike with no seat. It was a BMX bike, and he had to stand the whole way. He had to balance, he's holding on the handlebars. I remember because I was riding along, so I was seeing all different angles. We were on the road and that it was night. We shouldn't have been out. My dog's howling at me here. Come on, get up here. Up, come on. There he is. There's Joe making all that noise. All right. Laserdisc. Yeah, Matt. They were huge, like big old record album. Back when we could maybe watch a nipple on the Fuzzy Playboy channel. JK. Hell yeah. He'd like, I remember being able, like, you could turn away and then turn back and then turn away and turn back. And like when you turn back, you'd catch a glimpse, just a flash. And you were 13, so what the fuck? You're best you were getting.
That's funny.
Unless you had a buddy with his dad who had a Playboy collection, and like he either could sneak them, steal them, or his dad, my buddy's dad, threw them out monthly. My buddy's job to pick up the trash around the house. So we had a Playboy collection. I mean, he got a lot of Hot Wheels and G.I. Joes and different shit like that from me. I got Playboys. He kept the best ones, or at least see, that's a great thing about taste, because what he thought was the best and maybe wasn't necessarily the same as mine. Worked out well. Playboy mag was gold back then. Grow Green says, yeah, it was, man. It was the best. Yeah. I mean, but the thing about Playboy is it wasn't twisted. Right. It presented women in this glorious, almost worshipped way. I mean, they were gorgeous. They were beautiful. They weren't nasty. They weren't dirty. They weren't seductive. They were glamorous. And, it just showed women in the best light, in my opinion. And that anybody bitched about it and made it go away, that's just sad. Because I made me love women all the more, man.
How long ago did that happen that Playboy's no more?
Like 10 years or something. I mean,
no
it's
shit.
online, I guess. But they had gotten to the point where they weren't even nude anymore. I mean,
wow.
Whatever. I mean, that was just silly going where it wasn't even nude anymore. It was the daughter took over after he went. But it's like, all right, you're going to take away the nude. Really? I can go right now and look at whatever I want.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be so silly as to make it whatever. Bought it with no steering wheel, Scott said, talking about the car with the vice grip. Then you saw Guts Penthouse. Yeah, well, that was a little different, but even that wasn't like what's available. Easy Rider on the back of a toilet. Yep, COD. Now you're getting a little raunchy. Lemmy in there with a naked chick on his lap and shit. Yeah, I've got, what? Do you know I probably own more than half of the Easy Rider magazine collection. Easily. Wonder what mint copies are worth if not stuck together. Trust. Scott, GGS had the entire first year.
What the heck is GGS?
That's not. I'm not. I think it was probably accidental. I don't know what that is. JK says it was classy. Yeah, exactly. It was classy, and it treated women like something to be honored. It treated them like a lady, not like a slut and a whore, and Sammy Boswell, welcome to the show. He said, "What up, fellas?
What up?
Glad to see you."
Outpost RCs.
Yeah, what's going on, Outpost? Thanks for catching that.
Haven't seen him in the chat in a while.
He's been last couple times. Sorry I'm late. Just got back home from Texas. What was in Texas?
Wow.
Did you go see Josh? And did you see Mofo and Brian? That's where I would have gone.
Yeah.
Right, guy. Why buy Playboy when you can buy a subscription to RC Sparks?
Glow Green Show.
Yep. He's been around for a minute too.
That's what GGS is, I guess.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I totally lost that whole comment. So I guess because Playboy's a whole lot classier than RC Spark. Or it was back in those days. He was in Houston. Well, you missed Austin then. Yep. In Houston. Yep.
Heck yeah. Houston. Oh, yeah. I had to deliver into Houston before. And the whole way down there, I'm like, why the hell can't I get there before 6 p.m.? I'm like, I'm going to be there by like the night before. And I still got to wait until 6 p.m. to go and deliver. Well, yeah, when I went to my appointment, I realized very quickly why they had me wait until 6 p.m. because they literally had to shut down a lane of traffic right downtown Houston for me to park in for them to offload my truck. I'm like, okay. And people were like, do not come down here and try to get in here early. You have to get here after 6 or you will get a ticket.
I can't even drive through? What the fuck?
Well, what's crazy thing is I literally drove through and like underneath a freaking building with my semi truck. Yeah.
Cool.
It was insane. It was like one of those like skyscraper type hotel things, I think. But yeah, it went in and it like made a curve right in this building. I'm like, oh, cool. I can now say I drove through a building with a semi truck.
Sammy said, down in the south, rough town. JK says he's DJ Sparks now. Dan Trivet, welcome to the show, Dan. I don't remember. That doesn't mean you haven't been here, but you're certainly fairly new. Back of the line, what's up, folks? Well,
back of the line.
So thanks for joining, Dan. Sammy knows Dan apparently. Sparks should buy the mansion. Wolf Track.
That would be funny.
That would be. Grow Green Show, heavy. That's fun stuff. But yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna put that together with that stock Jeep chassis I've got.
Oh, that's weird.
Pretty huge.
What happened to the A-pillars?
Well, they're not in there yet. This thing comes all pieces, man.
Oh.
You got to put the whole thing. It's like a model kit, really. I mean, those 3 pieces came in their own bags, and then so you got a book.
Wow.
And then bags and bags and bags and bags and bags.
Damn.
Bags and bags and bags and bags.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I mean, look at the windows.
That's almost as much shit as I just took off the stupid diecast.
Actually, I think it's more.
Yeah, it's more.
Really do. Because there's like actually like doubles of shit. You know, there's like extra. There's 2 different, I think, grills. Don't quote me. I mean, if I'm wrong.
Yeah, because that looked like a chrome grill, and I think the pictures have a white one.
Yeah, I think there's a couple different like things that
or a
like
blue
there's
one
two
or
of them,
something.
honestly. So
Yeah.
seems like I remember that anyway, But yeah,
Wow,
doors. Look at the doors.
it's
Doors.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. It's like the interior of the door actually has like this little, like if you've ever been in a Toyota, that little plastic door latch on the inside of a Toyota door. That's what it's got it like molded in there. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's your service.
Scott, he's not building anything. He's just showing us um
It's
that
a
Toyota
hard,
body from Hard Park.
hard, hard body crawler company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
it's the
stand
hard
corrected.
body crawler. It's not associated to hard park at all.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
But it's pretty huge. I mean, when you look at it, as far as let me get on it. Snap tighten. I can't do it.
Ah.
But, yeah, here's a deadbolt. And
Yeah,
like,
that's 1/18 scale, isn't it?
well, I don't know. I mean,
I think it is.
kind of fit right on there. But look at the width on that thing.
Yeah.
You know, pull it back off here.
Doesn't it say on the box?
I don't know. Like I've read boxes and directions. FJ series hard body designs is specially designed for the Axial SCX24. Oh, RC four-wheel drive Jolanda 2 1/18. Yep.
1/18.
So it's either for the 18th Jolanda or the Galanda, whatever, or the 24th SCX24. Because it says it's specifically designed for this.
Yeah.
So you could call it 24th. I mean, it is designed for a 24th. I think it's an 18th, and I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because this would be a huge FJ40 in a 24th scale. Because it would be way bigger than a C10
Yeah.
or a Jeep. It is.
There's another 18 scale from Majora.
Yeah, very cool little truck body you got there too. Probably their response to this, actually. It's interesting how they always have something ready for anybody
Yeah.
else in response. Like they maybe know something. What building? There are parts of two. DJ Sparks is always sounding like techno. Yeah, I've kind of drifted away. 0.8, 0.4 excuse for me. Excuse me. What? I'm not sure. It will fit as on as well, I believe. Yep. We need to. Let me get ahead. Outpost picked up a hard part cab kit and chassis. Huh? No, they did a cab. Turn into a mail truck. Hmm. I that it's a good idea, Travis. Fortunately I have a plan. Well, what's scale mean these days? Right, Troy. You know what? Right. How about just make what you like and make it look the way you want and don't worry about it. Same as our D90s. Yes, Decker. I have a WPL up on the shelf over there that I got to build that is essentially this. I just don't remember if it's the full cab or if it's the half cab. It's the the C44 is what it is. So I believe it's a half cab. Yeah, it does, Scott. It absolutely does look like a fun build. I agree. It is all decked out. It's got the interior, scale, all the shit. Open the hood, put the battery in. It's got windows and all the windshield and all this and that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. And then after I've done that.
Now when
Show
then?
you all on a stock chassis. Well, then we're going to start doing things to it. We have plans for you. Yep, we do. And it's tied into the shit I can't talk about yet. So as soon as I can talk about that, things will start becoming much more clear.
Oh, really?
18 it is. Depends on the manufacturer, just like shoe size. Right. You know, like I've always had to try on my shoes and my pants. People say, order them online. Nope. Couldn't order nothing online to wear. Travis is taking off. Is it Friday yet? Oh, well, almost. One day in between, and then we're there. Sammy says, man, I have threw at little money at the Slayer, Little Brass, Lizard Pro, Sam X050. Thing's a beast. Oh yeah, that chassis, bar none. I mean, it's right up there with, you know, every top of the line chassis. You know, it's the cheat code, perfect. You know, I know this because of my friend Brian sent me one for my birthday. It's that chassis is perfect, and so is the Slayer is a beast. Tony says, "Bring clarity, Jim. Just put it out there." I can't, man. There's a couple things I gotta make sure the ducks line up before I go and start making any kind of predictions or promises about anything. Just gonna make sure it happens. Scott says, you're building something cool. I'm sitting here changing over pivot balls from brass to red. You know, I understand. We were talking about this actually, with channels and, you know, being able to keep up with your motivation because of how do you keep up the content? How do you afford to
Right.
keep up the content? And you know, we work pretty hard to try and keep spending enough to be able to keep up cool content, and everybody's got their own, you know, things they like to do or whatever. I don't know. The way I'm thinking on that is that, you know, I do it because I like to, obviously, but two, because I like to be able to show you guys the possibilities. I mean, you know, and that's like this. I want to build it in the stock form, and then I'm going to show you what I do this shit. I mean, you guys have seen all my different builds. You see what Jason does, and we do it to show you what you can do. Not that you should do every one that we do. I mean, find one you like and do it. You know, I wish I didn't have the addiction that I need to do them all. Hope you don't need to do that either. It gets expensive. Jim, there are ducks involved. JK, what's going on Friday? What I missed? Now Friday is reactive terrain. Reactive Terrain from England. They've got Reactive Terrain YouTube channel. Guy's making a really cool course. The guy and his dad hanging out. We've gotten in contact with them, and they have agreed to come on Friday and join us. So they will be live, and you will be able to ask them questions. So go watch their videos, see what they're doing, and
I will put the link up here again for people
cool, man,
to check out.
Yes, Sammy said, Dirk, that 10th scale looks awesome, buddy. Yeah, Dirk, it really, really, really does. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out Dirk's channel. Dan's thinking about getting an SCX6 for no good reason. Apparently, they're a great 10th scale, Dan. Go back and watch earlier, and you'll know why that's funny.
There you go. Reactive Terrain right there. Go check them out and subscribe. They will be joining us Friday at an earlier time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because 8 p.m. our time is actually 1 a.m. their time. They are 5 hours ahead of us.
So we're trying to adjust for it a little bit and make it not too late for the poor guy. Where is he? Said, Scott Long said, diversity is what attracted me to the SCX-24. Hard body, poly, or printed, endless possibilities. That's right, buddy. Up there, all of those are all model bodies that I've picked up that are going to become 24s. That's what's got me, any possibility. There's so many different things I can do with it and create. And then the money end of that, for every 4 or 5 of these, that's 1/10 scale, or maybe 6 of these, depending on what you put into them, and what you get into a 10th scale. I mean, I put a lot of money into one truck in 10th scale, and that's what I like, being able to do a bunch of different stuff. I counted up the other day, and yeah, I've got a lot of builds to go. I mean, that I've just picked up pieces along the way, and it was like, this chassis becomes available, or you see it and you get it. Then you're like, oh, well, then I'm going to need this for that. And it's a lot of fun, and you can afford to do it. So that's my favorite part. JK's going to have to take off. Be 5 a.m. for them, he said. We're dedicated to the hobby. Oh, you talked to him, Dirk? That's great. Yeah, like I said, we don't want to make it. We're going to talk to him tomorrow in the afternoon, because Jason's going to be home. So we're going to get a hold of him early, and then get that all lined up. We're going to do a test run on StreamYard, make sure that's cool. And then we'll be ready Friday. It's going to be so cool.
I thought they were 5 hours ahead of us.
Huh?
I thought they were 5 hours ahead of us.
They are. Why? What did I say?
Well, 8 p.m. for us, that should be 1 a.m. for them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, it's technically 5 a.m. No, it's 6 a.m. over there now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They're probably up and around right now.
Yeah, well, that we were talking about that earlier too, that it's entirely possible. They're farmers, so more than likely, I mean, it would be 6:19 right now, and
Yeah.
where they live. So I'm sure they're awake, but I doubt they have time to mess around with us this time. If I know farmers at 6:19, they've been out in the barn for over an hour.
Yeah. And I think they're like cattle farmers. I think they got cattle.
Okay. Yeah, because that's a different guy I watched. Looks kind of like him. That's right. I watched this one guy recently, actually caught several of his videos of him working his dog. And he's like Scottish, or, somewhere over there by Aaron and his dad, that kind of the same, at least to my ears, accent, kind of Scottish. But yeah, working his dogs, and it was amazing. Cool.
M-Dub said if you stick with a brush system, the tents aren't really that much more expensive. And he's right.
Well, okay. That truck that Andy gave me, $619, just stock axial SCX 10.
Yeah.
Truck. One truck.
Yeah. But
so, I mean,
there's a lot of the parts though that aren't that bad.
Well, okay, but that's still 4 SCX 24s.
Right.
That's all I was saying. 4 or 5 trucks, you start talking about doing upgrades and that. Well, okay, the upgrades for that 10th, it's going to cost about as much as the upgrades for 4 of the 24. I mean, I don't know. I can get a lot more done with the 24s. I can play a lot more.
Yeah.
I can have a bunch of different trucks. Although they do all seem to be Ford dent sides, don't they?
I got 3 Fords now, dent sides.
I've just got 2 right now. Several
Well,
more in the box.
I eventually am gonna have an all black one. I want to do an all black one. Yep. Yep. I think I got 9 die casts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, I got 10.
Exactly, Decker. 4 SCX 24s or 1 fully tuned SCX 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and the 600 might be a little shy on that,
Yeah.
depending on my truck.
Yeah. Heck
I've
yeah.
got a little bit into some of mine. I don't count. See, this is the thing. I have an idea, but I have no clue as to actual numbers. I don't. I know what I want to get, and I just get what I can afford, and I get more when I can.
I got 10 die cast trucks. That's crazy.
M-Dub said he dreams about the 24s. He's all in on the 24s himself.
Ha.
Well, one of the things about smoking pot is you don't really remember your dreams. So I don't know if I dream or not. Probably do. 24s are a must-have for indoor fun, Dan said. See, and that's been a big thing that led me to them too, is because I care for my dad, so I can't really get out much, and I'm permanently disabled, so I can't get out much and stay doing something for long periods of time.
Yeah.
So it's been a big blessing for me. I've really enjoyed them. I have a great time. Probably
Well, guys, I'm gonna call it quits. Yep, I still gotta get up fairly early tomorrow because I have to watch the kiddos tomorrow, get them off.
Josh says, I need to try this track. I'm 35 minutes away from Tecumseh. Let me know. Josh, you need to get a hold of me on Messenger. Rock Wolf, this face. I've got my hair down. I got long hair. You're 35 minutes away from Tecumseh. I'm like 5 miles down the road from MIS. So we got to be pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, you know, it'd be cool if you guys.
What's up, Josh?
He could almost hook a ride with you.
Yeah.
Up here this weekend.
Maybe. Got to get a hold of me, Josh. Rock Wolf. Messenger.
Rock, we talk all the time. He says, Rock, we talk all the time.
We talk all the time. We do?
Is he going under a different name?
I don't know. Must be because, well, he may be Josh somebody. Dude, I'm bad with memory.
No, there's so.
Okay,
and
there he is. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I guess I forgot that your name was Josh, buddy. Yes, I know exactly who I'm talking to.
You do?
Yes, he just hit me with a message on my phone. He said, "This is me you're talking to." It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, we were just talking. We talked, and then we didn't talk for a long time, and then here recently we just started talking. He got into 24s. So
oh, nice.
We've been talking here for the last few weeks. He just picked up a Gladiator, actually. So,
nice.
Yeah. So get a hold of me, man, and we'll talk about that. Just so
yeah.
There you go. 24s are like gremlins, get a little water on them and they pop out everywhere. You got like 16, 17. Yep.
Or 33.
I got a ton. I got a ton that aren't built.
You got chassis for a ton. No, wait. Is it Do you have all the chassis but not enough parts? Is that what it is?
I've got a bunch of chassis, yeah. And I
Yeah.
don't have all the parts for all the chassis, no.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of parts for a lot of the chassis. And then I have all the parts for some of the chassis. And I have a lot of parts for some of the chassis.
Yeah. So I did a little coloring with my chrome pen.
Sammy says, mine's all running, driving rigs.
What do you think, Jim?
I'm sorry. Well, it's always kind of hard to tell, before it dries. It looks a little dull, but then that's my camera too, whether or not I'm getting a true picture. But
Well, it's dry,
then that's all
but
dry.
when it dries, it picks up more of the texture of the plastic. So that's probably what you're
Yes.
seeing.
Yeah. That is one thing with the chrome, you guys. If you're looking to use them and then they don't turn out perfect, you're wondering why they don't look like the WT Micro. Well, because you haven't finished it nice and smooth and perfect. And
Yeah.
so, purples are coming out. Huh? Looks Mad Max like, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It looks good. I like it. No, I like it. What it looks like is a brushed nickel. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like. A nickel finish. I finally got my servo and dropping my axle weights, getting actual wheel weights. Need to order smaller shocks, 43 millimeter, make the car too high. Okay. Yeah, we'll get together, Josh, and we'll go through it and work on it. Figure it out. Sammy's taking off
Sweet.
later, fellas.
Alrighty. Heck yeah.
Cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch y'all Friday. Don't forget, you gotta
8 p.m.
Do your homework. Check out Reactive Terrain.
Yes. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Friday. The Beardy Bunch.
There will be a quiz.
Yep.
Maybe there will. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we should. We should quiz them on the stuff of their channel. Yep.
Man, it just went nuts.
Ah.
Everybody's saying later. Later, guys. Thanks for the entertainment. Thank you, Dirk. Hope we did entertain you guys. Good night. Thanks for hanging as always. See you Friday. Hell yeah, we'll see you all Friday.
Heck yeah.
14-hour ride is whooped outpost.
That's crazy.
Pop
all right, guys. Peace.
Peace. Axle grease.
And axle grease. Chicken grease too is good.
Happy trails.